Hi everybody, I'm Dalek44, and today I'm bringing you the commentary of the second co, A Day in the Park, dedicated to the late Ronnie Corbertt. Because I've always loved watching Ronnie Corbertt in the two Ronnies, and after I heard about his sad passing away, I decided to do a second co short dedicated to his memory. And it's a basic premise, like you got second Unikitty spending a day in the park at Celebwood, and it's also the introduction of the Selbrick family, which is basically my crazy Lego take on the Selbies from Postman Pat, with Arthur Selbrick, voiced by me, and Lucy Selbrick, voiced by Rosie the Cutie 1995. And Rosie the Cutie 1995 was my first choice for Lucy's voice, because I wanted her to have like a cute British voice. And Kirsty is very good at that, and I thank you for taking part in this, Kirsty. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to create a Selby kind of family for the second co universe, and I also wanted to create a little, like a new friend for Unikitty to play with every now and then when Sek and the others are not around. Like, I thought it would be really sweet if Unikitty had a child to play with, and I did try really hard to capture the same spirit and personality of the original characters that these two were based on. And I think I did a fairly decent job of doing it, yeah. And like I said, I did the voice of Arthur. And for Arthur, I tried to do the same kind of voice that the late Ken Barry did for Arthur Selby and Postman Pat. And I honestly think it sounds pretty good. I mean, I'm not really that vain, but I do think it sounds a little bit like the original Arthur Selby from Postman Pat. I do try to make these characters sound like certain characters that they're either based off of or who I think would be the perfect voice for them. And I think that my voice for Arthur was pretty decent. Let me know what you guys think. And here's another example of Slavine's bad cooking. It's so bad that everybody else would rather just go get a takeaway than eat Slavine's horrible cooking. Yeah, I just love to make fun of Slavine's terrible cooking in this show, which is obviously a reference to Grandad from Only Fools and Horses, since he was a terrible cook. Yeah. And I had a lot of fun animating the bits with Lucy and Unikitty playing in the park. And as you saw right there, Mickey and Minnie just walked past them. Because ever since I got those two Lego minifigures of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, I just decided to give them some cameos every now and then. And I think this might have been the first cameo I gave them, but if I'm incorrect, then correct me. Yeah. And this little bit coming up with them playing the Four Candles sketch when they were kids was just something that I thought would be nice to put into the shorts, since it's one of my favourite two Ronnie sketches, the Four Candles thing. And I also thought it was quite hilarious how I had a young child, Arthur, still have a moustache. yeah, that was pretty crazy of me, but I just thought it'd be funny if Arthur had that moustache since he was a child. I thought it'd just be a really crazy thing to do with him. And this bit where I wrote in that Lucy Selbrick's mother passed away when she was a baby, I remembered Lucy's mother never being anywhere to be seen in the Postman Pat series, and they never really talk about her or say where she is. So I thought it'd be a nice touch to have my versions of the Selbies have an explanation of where the mother is. So, and that was the best thing I could come up with. And this was one of my favourite things to work on, the whole Mrs. Scratch and Post and Mr. Kitty from the Lego Movie. For ages I've wanted to do a character that was like the character from Little Britain USA, where this woman, Phyllis Church, has this dog, Mr. Doggy, and she just uses her own voice to make it seem like Mr. Doggy's talking to her, and makes her do stupid things like taking off her clothes, pooping in the public, and throwing a brick at a shop window. And I thought it'd be a good laugh to create a character similar to that for my universe. And ever since I got the minifigure for Mrs. Scratch and Post, I just thought it'd be really funny to have her be that character because she has a love of cats. Oh, sorry, just bounced a little bit. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny to use her because of her love for cats. And the voice of her was just me doing a really, really bad David Walliams voice of when he does the female characters. And Mr. Kitty was just the basic, "You are one crazy bitch," deep voice that David Walliams did. And we have lots more cameos in this one, like we got Chief Wiggum, President Business, Donald and Daisy Duck, and those two minifigures there watching were actually from this Lego, sorry, I can't think straight today, what's wrong with me? They were from a Lego Easter set that I got that year. Like, they had this sale on in Tesco, and I just decided to get this Lego set that had this kitchen with the mother and the son painting eggs for Easter. And I just decided to give them a cameo in it. Oh, and I love this little bit with Lucy riding on Unikitty's back. I just think that's so adorable. I just thought it would be really adorable if she just rode on Unikitty's back. Yeah. Yeah, it's just those adorable moments that really make people like Unikitty a lot in my series. I get so many comments telling me when the next episode of Second Coast is going to be, and like suggestions for what type of situations Unikitty could get in. And I am taking those requests into consideration. It's just all about thinking about how to incorporate these ideas into a story. So I am listening to suggestions, guys. I just need to think out of a way to make it into a good story, because I don't like to rush things. Like, I want to make the best videos possible for you guys, because where would I be without the fans? And here's our little memorial picture of Ronnie Corbertt. Since he was such a huge comedian back then, I thought it'd be nice to make a little tribute to him. And that's pretty much everything for the Ronnie Corbertt tribute, Second Coast style. That's pretty much all I can say for this one. And I really enjoyed working on this video, and I'm glad a lot of you guys enjoyed it too. And be sure to look out for more videos in the future. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Cheerio.